So we went down with the primary purpose of doing some construction there for the dining hall and then also building a house. And then the other part of the team focused on just kind of serving and meeting the medical needs of some of the people in 4 different areas.
My role was really to be the hands and feet of God from a medical perspective. And so basically, I, with another emergency physician, one of the residents from the Medical College of Georgia, were with me. We worked with the nursing team. The nursing team did a phenomenal job. They actually acted as the primary care providers, and they were the physicians, essentially, and we just consulted with them. And they did a phenomenal job. We saw 120 to 150 patients a day. In the end, I think we saw over 500 patients.
It's important to have a medical trip because you're not just serving the children of an area, you're also serving their parents and their grandparents and extended family. And if we weren't there, they probably wouldn't see a doctor, for who knows how long, if ever.
So I was part of the construction team, and there were 5 of us on that team. We did all sorts of things. We built kitchen cabinets, both top and bottom, for the kitchen at the school and the church in Truffaut. We built 10 tables and 20 benches, so the kids had something to sit on and to eat their lunch. And we built a 12 by 14 house with kind of a modular. We built it at the York House and put it on trucks and took it up the mountain, up the hill, and assembled it on site. The thing that affected me most about that, we went up Thursday morning, a couple of us, to look at the site where this house was going to go. Basically a piece of rope between 2 trees with a tarp over it in a tent shape, maybe a couple pieces of tar paper and some tin, and that's what they were living in the dirt. And when we went there, the kids were sleeping in the dirt. And when we finished Friday, we were putting the shutters on and the front door and some locks and everything on this house structure. When we came back to do the final step, the smallest child was inside the house asleep on the nice plywood floor, clean, out of the rain, out of the elements, but it's no longer having to take its afternoon nap in the dirt.
So when we pulled up in the white truck, the kids, as soon as we got off the truck, they were immediately coming to us. The little girl that my husband and I sponsor found me. She's tugging on me, and I was excited that she remembered me because I questioned, is she going to even remember who I am? But several kids that I met in the summertime remembered us, and I don't know, it's just about building that relationship and that connection with them that, they know who we are. They know we're Journey Church and that we care about them and that we're invested in them and their future there.
We're actually touching lives. It's just not a passing sort of transient sort of relationship we've developed.
If you go back just to January, we're talking 10, 11 months, and the change that has been, come about in that village because of Journey in 1 year, to not eating, to going to school, to having a meal, to having a meal on a table.
I hope that the impact that we have on this community will be that the church will grow, that the community, the Christian community will expand, that that little voodoo temple that's down in the valley in this little village will go out of business, and people will recognize that the real God is the one that's represented by those Christians that came from Journey Community Church and the other churches that are involved with this, and who gave so willingly and so liberally to help them.